Welcome back, everybody, to another MLB full slate overview with your host, POTDJ on X. And tomorrow looks really good for batters, guys. I'm excited to get into it here on 3legparlay.com, where I get all of my MLB data, as always. We got Kyle Schwarber leading off the list against Braxton Ashcraft tomorrow. Here's the top 8 rated for a home run here. I made a video yesterday. I made a list in my video, of course. And here's how it looks. Worse today. It's a Sunday. We have the morning games. Sundays always kind of suck, but Sunday wasn't that bad. Nemo covered HR. Freaking Jock Peterson. I don't intend on making this mistake again. Peterson looked much better than Seager. Witt Jr. He covered HR. Should have had one. Basalo sold everybody. A lot of games are ongoing still. It's 2:30 here Pacific time. But Caminero, he had a star. He went. Bichette covered this hit. Chris Sale and Luzardo covered. Oh, and Casey really should have had a home run here, hit a 385-foot double. But whatever. That was 628. That was today, Sunday, June 28th. And I want to talk about tomorrow, Monday, June 29th. And that's what we're going to do in this video, guys. I hope you're excited. I hope you're ready. I hope you have your popcorn, your candy, your drink, your whatever. Uh, this is going to be a good day, and I'm locked in. I'm ready. I hope you are too. And I'm going to get right into it here with Kyle Schwarber against Braxton Ashcraft, number one rated. Wait, no, I'm not going to get right into it. 250 likes, 25 reposts, please, on my nightly videos. Love you guys. Thank you. You guys have been crushing that. Thank you very much. And yeah, so we have 13 games tomorrow. We don't have a full slate, but we have a good slate. It looks like a great day, even for home runs. Better than good. We won't be able to look at Cleveland Guardians, Chicago Cubs, or Miami Marlins bats yet. Okay? But now I'm ready to get into it, and you guys probably just got goosebumps. We have 100 zone alignment, Kyle Schwarber versus Braxton Ashcraft. We have great hitting conditions here at Citizens Bank Park and 14-mile-per-hour outward wind. Braxton Ashcraft not necessarily a target at .74 home runs per nine, but Schwarber at the number one look, well, we will check him out. And there's a platoon advantage to left-handed batters. They don't slug particularly well, but that's where the advantage is. Schwarber covers the mix. Of course he does. He hits home runs off of everything. He throws a fastball and a curveball, Ashcraft does 56% of the time, and he's given up 7 home runs off of that. And Schwarber has 7 home runs off of that in this range of miles per hour thrown as well. 0% barrel, but 60% hard hitting. He went today. He went today, and he's always hitting stuff hard. And when he starts going, he gets going, right? Ashcraft giving up to power 2% of plate appearances is not great. Lines up better mid bats, but for now, Schwarber is definitely the best one we have to go off of, and Schwarber's a special case where he tends to go in bunches. So I don't mind taking that at all as my first player on the list, number one rated on 3legparlay.com. Let's see how the model's doing today, just real quick. I don't know if yeah, it's going to be really good tomorrow. It's still not updated fully today. Let's get back. Let's get back to tomorrow. I'm staying on course today. And yeah, so we have great hitting conditions here. Hunter Goodman against Sandy Alcantara. Hunter Goodman has been hitting a shit ton of home runs. I think he hit 4 in the last 2 games he played. Um, let's see if he probably played today since it was a full slate. He played against Connor Prelip, left-handed pitcher. Had 2 hard hits. He's seeing the ball really well. It's a right-handed pitcher tomorrow. He's been hitting home runs off of them, right? So hit a fastball and a sweeper, 428 feet, the both of them, for a home run yesterday. He throws a sinker, a changeup, a fastball, a cutter, a slider. Goodman is particularly good off that slider. Alcantara throws a wide mix, and Goodman has a home run off of everything except this range of fastball at 98 miles an hour. 100 zone alignment, hitting the ball so hard. 4 barrels last 4 days, of course. Tendency, let's check out. So lines up worse power than mid, but power slugging the most. That makes sense. I like it. I don't love it. Alcantara is not a huge target. .98 home runs given up per game. Left-handed batter platoon advantage. Hunter Goodman's going to go down for HRR because of how well he has been seeing right-handed pitching. Uh, a better HRR than home run look, in my opinion. And we'll probably find a Moniak or something along the lines here. We had Eric Lauer. He's a target. 2.23 home runs given up per 9 innings here. Eric Lauer, left-handed pitcher. Uh, and we're gonna have a left-handed batter platoon advantage, but he's still giving up two per game, two per nine, two right-handed batters. So Langoliers slugging 651 against left-handed pitching is outrageous. Over a 1 OPS, 11 at bats per home run. 100 zone alignment, of course. We have a pre-breakout signal to Langoliers. 8 home runs off the fastball. He's given up 9 home runs off of. The secondary cutter, he still has a home run off of as well. And if he throws him a fastball, it's gonna leave the park. Lines up better mid than power again. We have a little do tag here on Langoliers, and he looks great. Number 3 rated. Langoliers is due, and he looks great. So yeah, he makes the list for sure. Logs are good. 260 logs are good, not great, but due 47% hard hit, 13% barrel still. Yeah, I like that pick. We have Okamoto here against Sean Manaea. Manaea gives up 1.01 home runs per nine right-handed batters. That's the small advantage. Okamoto's been hot. Okamoto's been hot, and he's the only guy I ever take. Whoa, he has 9 home runs off that fastball. He throws 90 miles an hour. That's not a very fast fastball, and he probably has to throw it for strikes. And Okamoto just hit one 420 feet. Uh, yeah, Okamoto has to make the list. I know I take him a lot, but wow, he looks good. Manaea, not a huge target. Not a huge target. Langoliers gets a star. Schwarbaum, no star because he's not a particular target. But yeah, Manaea against some Okamoto. That looks good. We have a hot bat Okamoto. 4 home runs last 10 games, 6 last 15, 2 last 5. You can't go wrong with him here. He lines up everywhere. Kerry Carpenter next, lefty on lefty matchup against Ryan Weathers. Ryan Weathers gives up bombs. He gives up 1.5 per nine to left-handed batters, so probably about 1.8 per nine to right-handed batters. Kerry Carpenter seeing the ball well. Lefty on lefty matchup, Carpenter won't play. Nick Kurtz, the lefty on lefty matchup, will play. And we have the left-handed batter platoon advantage. Oof. It's going to be a really hard pick. 2 deep outs, 4 barrels last 7 days, only 1 home run. He's pissed. 9 home runs off the fastball. I mean, if they're gonna have horrible odds, by the way. Nick Kurtz and Langoliers will both have horrible odds, but I don't see how one of them doesn't go. Except for it being more to mid bats. So I might even end up on a Soderstrom or a hot dude. Eric Lauer just gets lit up, and he's gonna get lit the fuck up. We have above average park factor, 6 mile per hour crosswind. I'm gonna move on, but Kurtz and Langoliers so far, but man, I'm probably gonna even end up writing one or two more Oakland Athletics. Yordan Alvarez is a player that has not hit very many home runs lately, and a player that I is starting to get on my nerves. Average X slugging versus the mix is .925 though. He's still hitting the ball hard and still getting barrels. He's still hitting at 360 feet 2 days ago off of this mix. And Zebby Matthews gives it up to power, and he attacks. It says pitchers around power here, but only a 6.8% walk rate. So that's interesting. And 813x slugging. So I'm wondering how he gets that tag specifically, but I'm sure it makes sense somewhere. 1.95 per nine to left-handed batters is the platoon advantage. It's kind of negligible. Oh man, I have to. Oh, do I? If he has one hard hit ball today, he's going on the list. Where is he? Hunter Brown's cellar. He has one hard hit ball today and 2 walks and a run. How far was the hard hit ball? Delgado, Paredes, Walker, McKinstry, Torkelson all home runned in this game. That is all 5 players that are not Alvarez. Where the hell is he? He hit it 208 feet. Was that the hard hit? No, he smacked one into the ground too. Yeah, let's move on from him. Casey Mize not a target. .62 home runs given up per nine, nothing to left-handed batters. So we move on from Rice. Sandy Alcantara, we talked about Hunter Goodman, then we said we wanted to look at Moniak, and here he is. 95 zone alignment. That I don't know, it just looked real nice there. But we have 27% hard hit, 0% barrel. That's not good. Only putting see, he put a fastball and a cutter here, 318 feet into play. Not necessarily as hard as he can make contact with it either. Forcing fastball, cutter, slider, sweeper, curveball. What were those two I said? Fastball, cutter. And he throws the fastball and the cutter a combined 33% of the time, and Moniak has 4 home runs off of it. He's given up three. That lines up fine for me. 97 matchup score. We could land on a rum field. We could land on a rum field. I'm going to hold off. So Dylan Dingler against left-handed pitching. 21 at bats per home run is good. 435 slugging is good. We have the right-handed batter platoon advantage. Dylan Dingler's a great player. Hit one 360 feet 5 days ago for a double. Everything is in play hard until 3 or 4 days ago. Um, but they might have been playing some sick left-handed pitching. Let me think. They played Hunter Brown today. Or no, they probably just weren't playing left-handed pitching. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna look into it all day. We have Max Muncy, hot bat, 86 zone alignment, trending a bit down. 3 home runs off the main two pitches. 0% barrel last 15 in play though. Lines up best on tendency though. Lines up best with tendency, but maybe Eric Lauer will equal it out tomorrow because I think one of the two has to go, Kurtz or Langoliers. Peter Lambert, 2.5 ERA last three, .92 home runs given up per game. Not a big target. Buxton versus right-handed pitching is craziness, and actually Lambert with a serious right-handed batter platoon advantage. So that's something I become interested in right off the bat here. Buxton, 2 home runs off that fastball. He throws 94 miles an hour, and he throws it 31% of the time. That's not a fast fastball once again. 13% barrel, 40% hard hit. He has looked better, but we have a home run here. I mean, he's just going to be such a lock for HR that I'm just going to write him for HR. This is not financial advice, though, but that looks incredible. Nick Lodolo, target, 1.54 given up per game. Aaron Nola, target, 1.9 given up per game. Look at these great hitting conditions, guys. Tomorrow looks awesome. I've been talking for 12 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm going to start going by game now because I get a really good rhythm going by game sometimes. And this number one game of the day, we talked about it, and we won't take any Los Angeles Dodgers tomorrow against Gage Jump, who has never given up a home run in his freaking life, dude. What a legend. He's actually sick. Um, where am I going? Yeah, so we're gonna eliminate Lad. Eliminate Lad. I wrote it down. Okay, we're back. So after we eliminate Lad, it moves down to the 10th rated game, but that's fine. Uh, and yeah, I mean Jonah Heimber's left-handed pitching, 6 home runs, nine at bats per home run. Jonah Heimber's left-handed pitching is outrageous. That's outrageous. That doesn't even make sense. Um, 66 zone alignment's not good though. 1 home run off the main pitch. Hit it 445 feet. That was yesterday. We're calling him power too, but maybe in my head. But we have the lefty on lefty matchup. Soderstrom 5 home runs off the main two pitches. The lefty on lefty platoon advantage as well. Trending down a bit, sadly. 54 zone alignment is not good. 0 barrels last 7 days. Oh, he's just damn it. Soderstrom would be good for a hit, but I'm gonna put Heim and for a home run because he has 9 at bats per home run versus left-handed pitching. That's outrageous. Soderstrom's just gonna go in for you know what? I have too much. I have too much oak. I like Soderstrom for HRR too, but that's too much. And I'm gonna move on to this now number one rated game of the day. Cal Schwarber we took. Brandon Lau against Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola is a target. 1.9 home runs given up per nine. 2.3 to lefties. He throws the fastball that Lau crushes. That's his main secondary pitch. The knuckle curve is particularly poor, and he's given up 5 home runs off of it, but like, who the hell knows? Yeah, so let's go see a historical matchup, Aaron Nola versus these Pittsburgh Pirates, because maybe somebody is particularly good against this. Where are they? P. So we have 5 home runs, Marcell Ozuna, and 70 plate appearances, or 70 at bats even. Jesus Christ. Um, Brian Reynolds with a home run and 20. Brandon Lau with a home run and a walk, and also 5 Ks though. But Lau is seeing the ball well. O'Hearn hit 2 home runs today. He walked in one at bat. I'm not seeing anything jumping off the page at me. Aaron Nola giving it up to power at 8.1% is great. 100 zone alignment, trending up, 4 barrels last 7 days. Lau, he makes the list for sure. Everything lines up there to take him. Hit a changeup for a home run, hit a fastball 300 feet, both yesterday. Yeah, good. You know, I would give Brandon Lau a star if I felt like it. Bryce Harper, 4 home runs off the main pitch, two off the secondary pitch for a total of 6 and 6. That lines up with Ashcraft. 67% hard hit, only a 7% barrel, and a 9 average launch angle is interesting off the mix. But that fastball, man, he's crushing it. He's crushing it. Man, that's going to be a hard one. That's going to be a hard one because, well, this was the 16th here with Schwarber. That's 12 days ago. I know he hit one today, but we don't have the data on that particular ball yet. Um, Harper a bit hotter bat. Ah, now I'm gonna struggle, and I don't want to. 4 off the fastball. I'm just gonna write both of them. Fuck it. But Ashcraft's not a target, so that's why I'm hesitant to do that. I'm hesitant to do that because Ashcraft's not a target. And now I look like I'm just taking every chalk guy in the world too. I'm gonna delete Arbor. You know in my heart of hearts I love that though. Andy Rodriguez versus right-handed pitching, 500 slugging, that's really good. 2 off that fastball, 225 feet yesterday, 106 miles an hour as well for a double. He's not hitting things very high in the air, but he's hitting stuff really hard. In this game, we have great hitting conditions. Andy Rodriguez HRR makes the list. Looks pretty decent for a home run too. But we have a left-handed batter platoon advantage. He still gives up bombs to righties though, and we know how O'Hearn's been doing. O'Hearn with even more than actually no, that's about the same as Lau. Looks a bit worse though. Looks a bit worse against this particular mix. 79 zone alignment. He looked amazing today, and he went, so we're good. I tend to skip over Esmeralyn Valdez. Let's go to Brian Reynolds here. 54 zone alignment's not great. We know he's been hitting the ball well, but now he's starting to trend down. Not really. Still 73% hard hit. Mm. Brian Reynolds goes in for a hit. Fuck, this list is gonna be nuts. I hope you guys are enjoying my video. I know I can't put more than 30 people here. We look fine. We look fine. We look fine. We look amazing. Second rated game of the day, American Family Field, Cincinnati Reds at Milwaukee Brewers. Oh, I'm finding my flow here. 24 miles per hour outward wind, above average park factor. We have two targets here, Nick Lodolo and Robert Gasser. Jackson Troyo leads the score, 64.2. We have a lot of orange here. Orange is good. Blue is bad though. We have good stuff plus from Lodolo. Uh, Troyo versus left-handed pitching, 13 at bats per home run. That's almost as ridiculous as Heim. Lodolo platoon advantage is going to go to right-handed batters as well. Chorio, look at this, lines up with the home runs he's given up really well. Let's see the logs. Bang, home run, 53% hard hit, 13% barrel, 2 home runs, last 15 in play. 2 sinkers hit for a home run. That's the main pitch, Lodolo. Trending up, 2 barrels last 7 days. Chorio becomes a great pick. Guys, tomorrow looks really good, which sometimes doesn't actually work in our favor because we have so many good looks and we struggle to narrow it down. That's why I try to make the videos in the morning to narrow it down. We have Robert Gasser, 1.8 home runs given up per nine, even a bigger target, but we don't have much of a platoon advantage. So we have less to go off of in terms of that. 100 zone alignment, Sal Stewart hit a home run, I believe, yesterday. Has a home run off of everything in the mix. 3 off the main 2 pitches. He throws 56% of the time with the sinker and the sweeper. 0% barrel last 15 in play, though, against the sinker and the sweeper, maybe. and no home runs I see here. Gasser attacks power and gives it up to power at 7.7%. So, um, South Stewart looks all right, but 0% barrel last 15. Ellie De La Cruz is back, and he's putting fastballs in play hard and at the ground. Do player, but he was injured and shit. So fastball. How often does he throw the fastball? He throws the fastball 21% of the time. Doesn't hasn't given up a home run off of it either. So Spencer Steer. We'll look at Blade as well. Spencer Steer with three off the sinker. Um, None recently. Blade here with the left-handed batter, platoon advantage. It's mild. 53% hard hit, 0% barrel, and everything for an out except for May 26th. So we're good. Oh, maybe we're not. We have other bets. Suarez with a home run off a sinker. Hit a sinker for a home run. Hit a sinker for a home run yesterday. Interesting. But that's the only one in play here. So that could have been a fluke. 74 zone alignment's a bit better than we've been seeing. He gives it up to power, as we said. Eugenio Suarez has not been that guy. I think I want to move forward to William Contreras here, hot bat. Nah. I've wrote down names. Jake Bowers, Nick Lodolo, lefty on lefty matchup. Bowers not particularly good. Gary Sanchez hit a home run today. Looks better than Bowers. 5 home runs off the main three pitches. Lodolo is going to have to throw that fastball for a strike, but 0% barrel Gary Sanchez. So I like the Jackson Churio pick, and we move on to the third rated game here, Yankee Stadium. Casey Mize with the major platoon advantage to right-handed batters, but in terms of Yankees right-handed batters, we take Goldschmidt against lefties, but that doesn't mean he can't go, right? It's just a bit more poor. A lot in play. A lot in play. Hit one 340 feet, a sinker here 5 days ago. Just doesn't look particularly good. 89 zone alignment. Eh. I don't think I'll take any Yankees, so I'm gonna write that down somewhere. NYY is done. We have the two biggest teams in America eliminated tomorrow, so my video might not get many views. I hope you guys interact with me. Um, where was I? Third rated game of the day. I just moved one to the bottom, but whatever. Peter Lambert, major platoon advantage to right-handed batters. We took Buxton HRR. We have Royce Lewis, who we thought was heating up last week. 2 home runs off the fastball, two off the slider as well. 33% hard hit, 7% barrel, but getting a good amount in play here. Peter Lambert, I don't think is necessarily a huge strikeout guy. Royce Lewis looks all right. Yeah, I mean, lines up with the tendency okay. 55 zone alignment's not great. Royce Lewis does look okay. But Lambert's not that much of a target, so but we have great hitting conditions. Christian Walker hit a home run today. Taylor Trammell did as well. Wow. Walker lines up incredibly here. 10 home runs off the main two pitches he throws 60% of the time and giving up 5 home runs off of. We have a 0% barrel rate against it though. And nothing too deep. 5 days ago, 338, 369, 7 days ago, and then he finally got his today. We have great hitting conditions. We do have great hitting conditions. Trammell, slider, fastball for home runs. That's interesting because that's what we're looking for. Give me Taylor Trammell over Jordan Alvarez. And you're welcome if Jordan Alvarez starts going again because of that. How did Brian Reynolds end up on my list? Um, I know why he did, and I just deleted him. Whatever. Fourth rated game of the day, Oriole Park at Camden Yards, Chicago White Sox. Baz and Burke, not huge targets. 10-mile-per-hour inward wind. This isn't a game I'm all that interested in. Baz ERA is not great, so maybe some HRR looks here. Montgomery is orange everywhere. Hmm. We have due. We know that. We don't need you to tell us that three-leg parlay. We know Montgomery is freaking due. Just like Alvarez. Uh, 387 feet 4 days ago for an out. He just doesn't really give it up. I'm going to eliminate both these teams. No, I'm going to eliminate the White Sox. Do you think about me now and then? I just eliminated the White Sox. So we have Sean Burke against these Orioles. Basalo sold the world today. And 99 matchup score. Hit a fastball for a home run 4 days ago. That's the main pitch, but against the particular mile per hour range, 0% barrel. 100 zone alignment. He sold the world today. Pete Alonso, 8 home runs, I believe, in June. Four off the fastball. Hit one today. Looks much better in general. And we have good hitting condition. Or no, we don't have good hitting conditions. We have average hitting conditions. So Alonso goes in as HRR look with the actually kind of below average conditions. HRR. Actually, the Orioles kind of suck. Give me bases. Minnesota Twins, Houston Astros, we talked about. Rogers Center, there's tends to be home runs here. We wrote Okamoto. He looked great. Trey Savage, .74 home runs given up per nine. It's going to be a right-handed batter platoon advantage, but Juan Soto's the only guy who ever hits home runs off of good pitchers for the Mets. 2.8% to mid-bats. We know Soto's do. We know. Jared Young hit a home run, I believe, off, or no, it was Ewing. Who was it? I think it was Ewing that hit a home run today, but this will be good to get refreshed in my head anyways. Yeah, it was Ewing. So we had Jesus Luzardo, so a left-handed pitcher against these Mets today. Savage is not that, I don't believe. I know that. What the hell am I looking for? Oh, Baseball Savant. Soto hard hit, Bichette hard hit. Um, I want to find a New York Mets game that's not against the lefty who pitched. Okay. So we have Jared Young here, fifth in the Juan Soto with two hard hits. Juan Soto is due. Three home runs off of the only things he's given up home runs off of. 350, 325 feet. 325 feet was yesterday. 40% hard hit, 7% barrel. Give me a Soto for bases. He doesn't look amazing for a home run. Looks better for bases, I think. I'll start playing bases for you guys. Why not? Francisco Alvarez. We have the right-handed batter platoon advantage. Mark Vientos. Alvarez actually. Wow. Alvarez here crushing the ball. 67% hard hit, 20% barrel off the mix. That's really interesting. He doesn't hit it very high, so that's why we have all these singles here. And his average is pretty decent. Mm, it lines up here. It lines up here, Alvarez. I'm gonna check out Vientos as well. Vientos looks a bit worse. Yeah, Vientos looks a lot worse. So give me Alvarez HRR because we don't have great conditions. Francisco Alvarez, that will be. We have 19-mile-per-hour crosswind that can kill a ball. Uh, Hopefully Okamoto smashes it through the wind. Yeah. So we move on. Fifth rated game now. Pace Field, San Francisco Giants at Arizona. Eduardo Rodriguez hasn't been giving up many bombs. Devers lefty on lefty hasn't been great. Barcelona, I don't think plays. Uh, no, won't. Barricado has been good. Versus left-handed pitching, one home run in his 18 plate appearances. Or yeah, and it was off the main pitch. 71% hard hit, 14% barrel on these seven balls in play. Lines up. I mean, but not. It's just a bit of a smaller sample size. Adames has been okay versus left-handed pitching. Two off the main pitch, and that is one hit 390 feet and 390 feet fastball changeup yesterday from Adames. 83 zone alignment. It's going to line up. So give me, we have good conditions here with 14-mile-per-hour outwind. We're going to have a nice warm day probably in Arizona. So I like that pick. I do like that pick, Adamas. And he's a guy that's been going recently. Ketel Marte, that's a guy who's been going recently. Holy, he figured it out. He finally figured it out, and he's going off right-handed and left-handed pitching. And he has a 13% barrel, 60% hard hit, and he's hitting the hell out of the balls now. Maley gives it up almost 9% of the time to power. Does walk at power a lot. Might walk Marte with how hot he's been recently. Carroll with a uh, Carroll looks amazing here. 10 home runs off of three of these main pitches. Six in particular off the fastball. Maley is given 5 home runs off of, and he throws 50% of the time. Trending down, but still hit one 370 feet, 300 feet. They're going to be back at home. We're finally away from Oracle Park. Give me Corbin Carroll, because Ketel Marte has just been going way too much, and Carroll looks amazing. But Maley 5 ERA, he's not great. So Marte, now that he's seeing the ball so well, goes in for HRR. Yeah, he figured it out. Fenway Park, nope. T-Mobile Park, Los Angeles Angels at Seattle Mariners. Ryan Johnson, target of the day, 2.33 home runs given up per nine. How many games has he pitched? Oh, I found a Ryan Johnson on ESPN. How nice. Oh, he struck out eight Orioles. Gave up 2 home runs and 2 home runs here against the Athletics. Not against the Dodgers, but that's in 2 innings here. Um, yeah, 8 Ks against the Orioles, though. Who is this guy? That's pretty interesting. The Mariners will strike out. We have good outward wind, below average park factor at T-Mobile Park. So it's too damn bad he's the target of the day, but doesn't mean there can't be home runs. Canzone looks good. Sinker, 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 all in play. 110, 102, 99 miles an hour, 350 feet. No home runs here since May 31st versus this particular mix. But lots of doubles and singles and stuff. 100 zone alignment trending way up. 2 barrels and a deep out in the last 7 days. He's going to have to go. I wrote both of these idiots today and neither of them went, which is why I'm like kind of cold shouldering them. Uh, Rayleigh looks pretty good off that cutter in May. He gives it up 10% to power. Cole Emerson is considered power as well here. But worst matchup score, not great against this mix. Cal Raleigh is back. Cal Raleigh is back. Cal Raleigh is back, and now I'm interested in maybe him over Canzone and stuff. 300 feet here off the cutter. That's the main pitch, right? The cutter? Yeah. Give me Raleigh. Give me Raleigh. Give me Raleigh. Main cutter. Ryan Johnson, target of the day, 2.33 home runs given up per nine, but 70 ERA is bad. He just is graduating from not pitching many pitches to now pitching 5 or 6 innings. Donovan Walton, George Kirby's not really a target, and T-Mobile Park is not good for home runs. I doubt Kirby gives up a home run tomorrow. I really do. He'll probably give up like five now, but I do. Uh, so two Los Angeles teams, a New York team, and a Chicago team. I'm gonna get hate. We talked about this one. San Diego Padres at Chicago Cubs. We can't talk about the Cubs bats yet. Imanaga's been better, but Imanaga gives up bombs. Imanaga gives up bombs like no other. We have no wind in this game, which is interesting. Zero. So no wind factor. Platoon advantage is not going to go in any favor. So let's look at San Diego bats versus left-handed pitching, and we have 520 slugging from France, 470 from Machado, 233 Sheets, Duran Horrible. For men, 536 slugging versus left-handed pitching and 33 at bats. We have 27 zone alignments poor. This might be a smaller sample size guy. Yeah. Tatis, hard hit balls lately. Hard hit balls lately. 500 slugging's fine. Low ISO. Low ISO, which we know about. We know that means he just doesn't, hit home runs and doubles, but he's getting the ball in play hard. Not hard, actually. He's just getting the ball in play and well enough for base hits. Tatis will be good for HRR. But I'm gonna find a home run as well. Don't you worry your pretty little heads about that. Jackson Merrill versus left-handed pitching. 400, 413 slugging, but 40 at bats per home run's not good. Low ISO, similar to Tatis hasn't hit a ball further than 300 feet since May against left-handed pitching this mix. So Ty France here is probably the guy I'm going to check out. So Ty France against the mix, 2 home runs off the fastball. Imanaga's given up 9 home runs off the fastball, and he throws it 44% of the time. Oh, smaller sample size France as well. Shit. I don't pay attention to these San Diego Padres. So Machado? It'll probably be Machado here. 5 off the main pitch, actually. It will be Machado. Look at all this orange and yellow. This is May 30th. This is May 22nd. But then here we have 355 and 367 feet. He hit a home run today. 23% barrel is high. That's very high. Machado looks great for a back-to-back. Let me make sure Tatis is HRR. And oh man, I'm loving this freaking list. I think you guys are probably too. You guys are salivating and foaming at the freaking mouth. Progressive Field here. Parker Messick, not a target. Progressive Field, 66 home runs hit there this season. Worst stadium for home runs. Parker Messick is particularly good. So I'm good on Texas Rangers. Parker Messick's going to get a shit ton of Ks too. And Texas, that's another big state. What am I doing? Uh, should I eliminate Toronto just to make my friends feel better? That was funny. Um, I think I've looked at every game. I think I've looked at every game now. No, Miles Michaelis here. Ranger Suarez doesn't give up home runs. Fenway Park is particularly good for home runs, actually. 98 park factor is not great, but there's been a lot there. 10 mile per hour inward wind. Ranger Suarez, good ground ball pitcher. But hot bats versus left-handed pitching. They played a left-handed pitcher today, I believe, Washington Nationals. No, Bradish, Brandon Young. Uh, but Luis Garcia Jr., bro, what is he on? Curtis Mead, hot bat. Dylan Cruz hitting the ball well too. So I'm good on skipping over James Wood, but we have Ranger Suarez not a target. Left-handed batter platoon advantage too. Jeez. Luis Garcia Jr., 6 of the last 10, 7 of the last 15, 4 of the last 5. He can't go. He can't go. He can't do it. He can't do it. He can't do it. No. Doesn't look good off the mix. So I'm good on Washington Nationals. Um, we're good there. And we have the Boston Red Sox here against Miles Michaelis. He is a target. And the wind 10 miles per hour in, that's not that bad, really, at all. So Wilson Contreras, hot bat. Platoon advantage is in the right-handed batter's favor as well. 4 off the main pitch sinker, 2 off the secondary pitch slider that he's going to have to throw him. 73% hard hit rate is craziness. Only a 7% barrel, but Michaelis is a target. And he's hitting at 360, 350 feet. Contreras is having a good season. And he looks great. He looks great tomorrow. So, yeah. And we have Abreu here, who's probably going to smack that fastball. 100 matchup score, 660 slugging versus the mix. Looks much worse than Contreras, but doesn't look horrible. A lot in play. Changeups specifically. Hit the fastball 406 feet for a triple 2 days ago. And he throws the fastball 25% of the time. He probably will see one. Hit a slider here just 8 days ago, 340 feet as well. Abreu, another good look. And he still gives up 1.7 per nine to left-handed batters. I want to check into tendency. That's what I really should do. Power and mid. So Abreu and Contreras are both definitely in play. Absolutely. And I think I might just, since they look particularly good, nah. Caleb Durbin, hot bat. Let's check him out. 3% barrel over the season's not good. No. Andrew Monasterio heating up bat. We have 83 zone alignment Monasterio. We might have a smaller sample. No, a decent amount in play here. 350 feet, 360 feet, and he's not even hitting it hard. Monasterio might be a strong man. Uh, let me see what he looks like. Does he have big biceps and stuff? Let's see this. Oh, he just moves his arms quite slowly. It's low bat speed, it seems. Uh, But now that I've pulled him up on Twitter, I'm gonna have to write him down on my list for a base hit. And he does look good. Like it does look good, right? Everything is in play 350 feet, but I mean a lot of it is outs. A lot of it is outs. I'm gonna exit off of him now. I've talked about him enough, and I think that might be it for the batter list. We have it attacks weak hitters here. Rafaela. Mm, I do think we might get a funky one. I do think we might get a funky one against Michaelis, but Abreu and Contreras hot bats look particularly good. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's my list. I've talked about every game here. Like, I've talked about this one a bit, but not entirely, because we have really good win factor here. Left-handed batter platoon advantage. Rumfield covers the shit out of the mix. Hitting stuff hard, but 380 feet here just yesterday off a changeup. Changeup main secondary pitch. Rumfield. Give me Rumfield. Did I write down Goodman? I wrote down Goodman, and I didn't write down Moniak. Give me Rumfield over Moniak, but you know, it could go either way. But Rumfield looks better to me. Lines up better with tendency too. Logs look great. So yeah, Brett Sullivan. Sure, I'll pull him up. 13% barrel, 47% hard hit. Hmm. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. 360 feet here a week ago. Trending down just slightly. 28 zone alignment's dreadful. Uh, yeah, I mean, if you guys want to check out every single guy today, threelegparlay.com, you can check out literally anybody you want. I think I've came to the conclusion of my batters list, and I hope you guys loved it. But now I'm going to talk about the pitchers for tomorrow. And if you guys want to look at total bases, hits, cheat sheet, slate, nerfy, yerfy, play the beat the model game, check out my list, all this stuff here, threelegparlay.com. I'm checking out the pitchers for tomorrow. Parker Messick, I said he was going to get a shit ton of Ks. He probably will. What did I just do? Yep, Parker Messick, uh, play of the day. Play of the day against the Texas Rangers. His line will probably be 5.5. I like him up to 8 for sure. If his line's 6.5 plus money, smash it. Play of the day. Um, POTD, Parker Messick against the Texas Rangers, and I'll show you why. I won't just blindly throw that out there. We'll go team offense versus left-handed pitching. Texas Rangers are particularly bad. Top three matchup. They strike out 25.7% of the time. Uh, they're not that bad in terms of ISO, but the Parker Messick's going to crush them. I think. I do think he will dominate that matchup. Braxton Ashcraft against these Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies aren't really a target. Ashcraft's okay. I like Ashcraft. He's not projected to give up a home run. Look at that. .24 projected home runs given up. Ashcraft. But I think I like him up to 5. I don't I don't love that pick. But let's say up to 6 here because he's projected for 7.3 and or 7.8, and the model doesn't tend to be that far off. And we're not even showing Kyle Schwarber here who strikes out. So actually, you know what I just thought of? I think they played. I think these guys played. I do this every day. Braxton Ashcraft versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Haha, I was right. I was freaking right. Nobody hit a home run. Actually, Schwarber hit a home run off of him, interestingly enough. And he struck out 5 guys over nearly 7 innings. So, you know, I'm just going to say 5 because now they've seen him. Uh, he's pretty good, though. He's fine. He's fine to 6. Sean Burke, not a huge strikeout guy, strikes out left-handed batters at a 27% rate though, and we have lefty targets on the Baltimore Orioles. So Burke, I'm not too familiar with his line, but at a 4.5 line, that'll be a great pick. Up to 6 as well. George Kirby against Los Angeles Angels. Los Angeles Angels, number 1 K rate versus right-handed pitching, if I remember correctly. Yes. So George Kirby is a good pick. But I also do think that George Kirby has played the Angels recently. You know what? I should just add something into the website that says if they've played recently. We're looking for LAA. We don't have LAA, and I'll just show you real quick. I guess I thought my video just stopped working, and I was gonna punch a I was gonna punch something. And I'm just gonna move on now that Kirby has done that to me, and I'm even gonna delete that tab. So we have Kirby, and I'd like him up to 6 as well. 7 even. LA number number one matchup. And I'll actually go ahead and say here, Tex number 3 matchup. I'll give you guys a little note for the people that skipped to the end of the video. I've been talking for 45 minutes and I am just about ready to close it out here. So I hope that there's not too many more pitchers that look good. Robert Gasser against the Cincinnati Reds. Gasser's actually pretty decent. Cincinnati Reds are horrible. Uh, Weathers. Weathers strikes guys out. Uh, the Detroit Tigers did not strike out to Hunter Brown today, but that's a right-handed pitcher. Washington's not a target. Baz, I don't think he's particularly good, but we have lefty targets here. Nola, jump. Oh my goodness. Alcantara. Oh my goodness. Imanaga. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to write a shit ton of stuff down. Oof. How am I gonna go about this here? Uh, Gasser Weathers. Let me check out left-handed batters or left-handed pitching K rates again. So we have Chicago White Sox top 6 matchup. Detroit Tigers 16th. San Diego Padres 15th. Okay, let's keep that in mind because we're back here. Oh man, and I wanted to look at Cincinnati Reds as well. Goodness gracious. I'm losing it. Top 10 matchup. Okay, Gasser 6. Ah. Gasser, 5.5. I like him 5 or 6, 5, 6. Who's the other idiot we have here tomorrow? Weathers, Baz. So Weathers 6. Weathers has been kind of poor recently, hasn't he? Fuck. I'm not gonna look into it. We have targets here. We have a lot of targets here. Detroit Tigers didn't strike out today, but they should have. Weathers is fine. Weathers is better. He's not a better strikeout pitcher than Brown, but he's fine for 5 or 6. Ranger Suarez, yeah, not a target. Washington Nationals. Baz, eh, I'm good on Baz. Casey Mice has been pretty. Casey Mice has been really good actually. This is a that's one I'm interested in. Casey Mize is a play I'm particularly interested in because his line will probably be 4.5, right? Um, but I'd like him up to 5 and 6, maybe even 7 in that one. I particularly like this play. Um, I particularly like this one as well. And Messick. Aaron Nola. So the Pittsburgh Pirates struck out 6 times to Brady Singer. Brady Singer's not good. Aaron Nola isn't either, though. So that's not one of the best picks. Gage Jump is a great pitcher. Los Angeles Dodgers not a huge target. Gage Jump is a great pitcher. Um, Imanaga pitches to contact pretty well. Sandy Alcantara against these. See, the Rockies are the number one matchup. Left-handed batters, not right-handed, or left-handed pitchers, not right-handed pitchers. I've written so much down. You guys can check these out for yourselves. I've written so much down here and I love my list, so I'm not going to expand it anymore. I hope everybody enjoyed my video today. I hope everybody had a wonderful Sunday and has a great Monday. Um, Let me save my list and pull it up here. Some guys might get cut off at the bottom. No, I don't think anybody did. Maybe one pitcher, but guys, here is my full list for Monday, June 29th's MLB slate. I hope everybody enjoyed my video. I think this was a really good one, and tomorrow looks great, guys. So like and repost, follow me, guys. Join 3legparlay.com for all the MLB data. And I love you guys. See you tomorrow.